I wanted to share my trades of this week. I took a loss and I took one break even. On Monday, I took this trade. It wasn't bad. I saw everything that I needed to see in my trade. There was one thing that I did miss, and that was that there was a higher time frame wick that was tapped into, and that's where we reacted off. But I did see everything that I needed to see in this trade. There was SMT, liquidity in this higher time frame, PD array, I don't remember which one it was, CISD, and then here there was an entry. I know that the entry was a little bit farther than I wanted it to be, because I wanted it to tap into this one. But when it did tap into this one, I was not liking the setup anymore, even though we had previous days low here and equal lows. Like, these were equal lows. I always take one trade in a day, so this was my loss for Monday. Not much to say about it. I missed something that was that wick. It was also beautifully reacting off the new day opening gap. I did not like that. Tuesday, I did take a break-even trade, which was completely my fault because I trailed my stop loss too close. I saw everything that I needed to see in this trade. It did tap into this 1 hour fair value gap, and I was a little bit scared, so I trailed my stop loss. Emotions. Yeah, it is what it is. This was me going wrong, trailing my stop too close. So everything that I needed to see, there was 1 hour BPR, liquidity was swept. A major liquidity, that's always something very important to me. CISD entry was right here. It was a beautiful trade. I did see the 5-minute fair value gap. I was aware that I could tap into it, and I still trailed my stop there. Was not the best move. Also, being close to 10 a.m. where there was news was also another thing that I was a little bit scared about. So yeah, it is what it is. It could have been a win. It wasn't. I didn't make back my loss just because of that. I was stopped out in a little bit of profit, but still. Then there was one setup this week that I did miss out on, and that was Wednesday. Beautiful trade. I saw everything that I needed to see, but I was very scared because we were at all-time highs, and I know it always happens at all-time highs, and me wanting to short all-time highs. So I was very scared, and I saw everything, marked everything out. All-time highs was taken, liquidity, SMT, there was also a 50-minute fair value gap, and 50% of the range was tapped beautifully. We did not even reach 830, so that says a lot too. I was still scared of this trade. I did not get in, and yeah, that's a missed trade, which is okay. Tuesday was not a trading day because it was before NFP, but I did tape read and I saw 3 setups. I did take one of the setups on my GoFundMe trader. I don't care what happens to it. I think my trades that I don't care about there. The one that I did take was this one. It was just a 1-to-1. Here it's showing a 1-to-2 because I always, in my logbook, I always put a 1-to-2 because that's what I always take, but I was scared and I took a 1-to-1. I did see everything that I needed to see. 1 hour fair value gap, 4 hour fair value gap, SMT, liquidity, beautiful trade, CISD. I entered on this fair value gap. London high was above, and I think also all-time highs. So it was a beautiful trade. But there were other trades that I saw this day, because this is a trade that I did take here, but I did see this one. I didn't take it because there was SMT with ES taking hits, all-time highs or London high. I saw everything that I needed to see in this trade too. There was a 15-minute fair value gap, SMT, liquidity, CISD, a lot of like displacement. Then I also saw this because this was where I was waiting for. There was SMT with ES, and that's why I didn't take this trade, this entry, going longs, because I really thought that we would go a little bit further into this 1 hour fair value gap. But liquidity was taken, SMT, CISD. I wanted my entry here, but we were dropping and dropping and dropping. I was like, oh my god. It did come back and I did not enter. That was because of hesitation. We took this equal lows right here, then we took equal highs, going back down, now going back up. I was like, it might be a Thursday before NFP that we are consolidating a lot. So that's why I was scared to take this trade. But then I saw this trade that was beautiful, and I was like, okay, let me take that 1-to-1. It was just a 1-to-1 because somebody is still scared. Friday, I also took a trade. Thing is that it's not exactly what I need to see in my model. So there was no SMT. It's not a major high. It's like a little consolidation. 5-minute fair value gap is okay when we're very trendy, and I was bearish. We weren't able to reach 8:30 midnight, so us dropping like this, I was like, okay, it's not gonna go back higher because there was a high that I wanted to be taken before going down. It did not do that. So basically I couldn't actually take this trade on my Lucid account, because the Lucid account for me is the one that I actually care about. Goat Funded Trader, I don't care about that account. So I took this 1-to-1. This is showing a 1-to-2, but that's for my logbook. I took a 1-to-1. It did reach my draw on liquidity, which was the new week opening gap. Beautiful trade, but actually not my model. So those were the trades that I took this week. Next week, I don't want to miss any trades anymore. Really want to focus on executing, and that's why I did go over everything with Notebook AI and I made strict rules. That's what I'm gonna do next week. Thank you for watching this video.